Welcome to the Smite God reveal for Tyr, the Lawgiver. In Smite, Tyr crushes his opponents as a melee physical bruiser. Tyr, the embodiment of mankind's impossible ideals. Man is a malleable creature, but a god is stone, shaped only by the harsh weather of expectation, and none have a greater burden of expectation than Tyr. For he is courage, he is honor, he is justice. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the will to face the frightening. Fenrir, the mighty wolf, was foretold to wreak such devastations on the gods that they sought to bind him. Tyr, clothed in courage, brought the beast to their prison, where the gods prepared shackles. Honor is not a stubborn oath, but the integrity to uphold what is right even when it is not easy. Under the guise of a test of strength, twice the gods bound Fenrir, and twice he broke free. On the third attempt, Fenrir sensed a trick and demanded one of the gods place their hand into his mouth. If the binding proved magical, Fenrir would take the hand. Tyr agreed. Justice is not adherence to the law, but a code of fairness and morality. Bound by the mystical ribbon, Fenrir devoured Tyr's hand. It was the price to be paid, and Tyr paid it willingly. Even Fenrir deserved justice. One-handed, Tyr is worshipped as a pinnacle of righteousness, called upon for valor in battle, balance in law, and the fortitude to face the impossible. As the cloud of war blackens the world and fear grips the people, Tyr is stooped by the weight of expectation, for he is courage, he is honor, he is justice. Tyr's passive is called Unyielding. Stuns, taunts, fears, and mesmerize cannot affect Tyr longer than 1 second. His first ability is called Fearless. Tyr charges forward, damaging enemies. In assault stance, Tyr pushes all enemies along with him, hitting them twice and knocking them up in the air. In his guard stance, Tyr hits each enemy only once, passing through all enemies and knocking them away. His second ability is called Power Cleave. Tyr makes a massive melee attack, hitting all enemies within a 180-degree cone. In assault stance, enemies that are knocked up in the air are knocked away. In guard stance, Tyr heals for each enemy hit. Tyr's third ability is called Stance Change. Tyr changes between assault and guard stances. Changing stances refreshes the cooldown on Fearless and Power Cleave. In assault stance, physical power is gained. In guard stance, protections are gained. Tyr's ultimate is called Lawbringer. Tyr leaps through the air, bringing indiscriminate justice upon all enemies in the target area and slowing them. In this first scenario, Tyr comes up behind battle-bruised Aphrodite. Using Fearless, he knocks her up into the air. With a quick stance change, Tyr refreshes the cooldown on his Fearless, getting an early kill. In the second scenario, Tyr pushes the left lane as an enemy Loki comes up behind him. Withstanding the initial attack, Tyr heals himself with Power Cleave and then distances himself with Fearless. The aggressive Loki refuses to back down as Tyr combines numerous abilities to help end the trickster with a deadly Lawbringer. In this final scenario, Tyr finds himself amidst a team fight in the jungle. Initiating the Power Cleave, he attempts to aid Athena. Changing focus to Aphrodite and Apollo, Tyr charges forward with Fearless. Switching stances, Tyr uses a Fearless and Power Cleave combo to get the fleeing Apollo just low enough for the final Lawbringer slam. As the Lawgiver, Tyr brings indiscriminate justice down upon his enemies. Starting him off with Fearless is a good idea to help him clear early enemy waves. After that, getting Power Cleave is a good idea for its protections and heal potential. From there, the priorities shift to Lawbringer, Change Stance, Power Cleave, Fearless. The front-end user face has undergone major changes with more improvements coming in the near future. Arachne and Neith ascend upon the golden ranks. Also, be sure to check out the brand new voice packs for Tyr, Hercules, and Hebo.
Enemies incoming, Medal. Ultimate is ready. Enemies behind us.
Enemies have returned middle. I'll defend middle lane.
Return to base. I will attack.
Thanks for watching the Smite God reveal for Tyr, the Lawgiver.